All right, you are in last place.
Yeah. Do I have to come in first place?
Yeah, you got to win.
Oh my gosh.
This game is hard, Eli.
Yeah.
It's the Dark Souls of racing games.
Hey guys, welcome back to another VTTV episode of F-Zero. We bought Chapter 2, and
we don't know what's going to happen next.
We don't know what's going to happen, but
I don't remember what happens here, and Eli's never played it.
My gosh, this looks so good. I know I said this all in the last episode. I love this. This looks so cool.
Everyone just looks very Balenciaga. Okay, so Samurai Goro is challenging Falcon to a race. That's what I'm getting.
I can barely hear it.
Just run them over, dude.
You can't back down now. The mighty Falcon can't back down from a challenge now, can he?
Just run them over. He's surprisingly alive for a big man.
All right.
I feel like Jack Black could play Samurai Goro.
Jack Black can play anybody.
I don't care who it is.
All right, let's do it. Eats every. Okay, cool.
Big curvy, windy.
Not too many sharp turns, so I'll go a little speed heavy, and I guess I have to stay blue because I forgot.
Awesome.
I forgot. I think it was the triggers, but I didn't see an option to change color.
So it looks like there's no rails for this level, so
Cool.
Don't fall off.
I'll try not to.
This game just looks so good. But everything looks very Balenciaga. Like it's a kind of a trend. Oh, you already have boost, by the way.
How was? Yeah.
Because
Y button.
there's no laps. It's just a single track. What was I going to say?
Balenciaga.
Yeah, there's like this train going around like with the AI and all that.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Harry Potter, but Balenciaga.
I didn't know if Balenciaga was a real thing.
I'm pretty
Or if
sure
it
it
was
is
just-
a real thing. Like it's a fashion thing. I don't.
Ah!
I don't
Ah!
high fashion.
Okay.
Watch for falling rocks.
Yeah, I saw the Harry Potter one. I think I may have seen a Lord of the Rings one. But fashion is so far outside of my
Boom.
fashion is so far outside of what I'm interested in that I wouldn't know if it's real or just a new trendy thing.
Right. Same. Especially high fashion. Like high fashion does not. I don't care.
Yeah, the extent of my fashion is like, oh, American Eagle. That's it.
You can kill him if you could try blowing him up instead of beating him in a race. I feel like this feels like a speed racer game, like right, or it feels like at least inspired, or one of them was inspired by it, or they were inspired by the same thing.
Attack was it? Z? Ugh, well, not doing that again.
You also have a swipe, like a punch.
Yeah, and
similar to
I don't know what
the double dash one.
I hit right trigger and left trigger. I don't think it did anything.
I would say don't boost until closer.
I mean, it just kind of does that.
Just because
I'm
the
gonna
game
boost.
does have rubber banding, where if your opponent falls behind, it'll increase their speed.
Oh, okay. I won't. I like all these like just perfectly round boulders placed precariously around a canyon.
Head cannon that all the other samurai ninja guys are just hauled all.
You get ready to push.
Hauled all of them up.
It's like
there.
It's like
But none of them told Samurai Goro because they wanted to think that he's winning based on his own skill.
It's like in if you've been to Six Flags over Georgia, there's like a Thunder River ride, and you can spectate Thunder River and be up on this platform with the little water cannons that you can shoot people with. That's what they're doing.
They got their.
I shouldn't have tried that again,
Ah.
but it looks like I've got the room to do it.
It looked close. It looked like you were almost there.
Ooh. All right, not gonna boost.
This is what, the second level?
I know, right? And we're not even on like hard mode.
No.
Like he just gets so far ahead of you.
It's also like, how do you like? There's got to be some tech we're missing as far as like drifting and boosting corners or something.
Like that's how you attack, right?
I just noticed. I love how your character, like your little picture in the corner, spins as well when you spin.
But isn't that the attack?
Yeah.
I don't know how
you
to.
can also use it to do like a turn, a sharper turn. But I don't know. Just have to figure it out.
Just gotta get close to
Optimize your track. Not run into boulders.
I don't think that was the one I had trouble with.
I also feel like the
this one
boulders
up
are
here.
falling for you. I don't think they're falling for him, which is annoying.
Well, a lot of
Yep,
things
that was
fall for
definitely
me.
None of them human.
I thought I had room. Well, I am out of life. Completely out of life.
Well, the good news is the finish line is right up ahead.
Yeah, well, the bad news is I'm way behind him.
Yeah, but soon it's going to be over.
But do I have to win this race to progress?
Yes, to progress the story, you have to win.
Ah!
You might want to back out and then switch to full speed build rather than
Ooh.
just go max speed.
Yeah,
since
let's
there's
try
no
it.
sharp turns here.
Well, there's sharp turns around the boulders, but that's it.
Yeah, just don't be close to the boulders. There you go. Boom, solution. That was easy. Boosta.
That reminds me of the. I don't know why they removed. The way you said it reminded me of the. Gonna say something from Zach's and Mine world. The VeggieTales silly song about the "I love my lips," and he's like, "Usta." How do you spell that?
I don't
The
know.
Polish word for lips.
It's a great song.
Uh,
Love my lips.
Ah. Well, your boy's about to die again. I just don't know what else to do.
Gas and go, buddy.
I'm gassing and going.
Well, gas and go better.
Gas and go.
I mean, we knew this.
I knew that was the one. I knew it as soon as I.
We knew this game was hard. I mean, everything
This
we know
is-
about this game.
This is crazy hard. Like, this should not be a chapter 2, like, casual video game. This is a boss race for sure.
Every level is a boss race.
And, like,
again, spin, like do the spin thing when you get a nice straightaway, and look at your character, your picture.
well, I believe you.
It is it's just the dumbest little thing that made me laugh really hard.
It's not spinning. Hang on. Let me wait for the next straightaway.
It just killed me. Like, I mean, you can also watch it in the edit or when we upload or whatever. But
Yeah. Oh, it spins.
It
a way
spins
I would. Oh, yeah.
Falcon also spins, which is just a really funny touch. Like, it's so unnecessary. It's just the most extra thing that they could have done.
They went above and beyond.
They did.
For
they
us.
went plus ultra.
How did I catch up to him? What happened?
Maybe he's been boosting and he ran out of boost. I don't know. Or maybe he just was gloating on you and...
How am I catching
I
him?
don't know.
Maybe the game just
You're
feels bad
gassing,
for
going
me.
better. You're going more speedy.
I'm more gassing.
You're more gassing, pure going. I definitely think like this game for sure.
What?
Oh!
What?
Oh, you got robbed right at the end.
That's bullcrap. All right.
This game definitely feels like very, like the sensation of speed. Very few racing games actually give you a good speed sensation. Like where you feel like you're moving fast. Like Mario Kart to me has never really felt like a speedy game.
No.
Even on like 200cc, it doesn't. The sensation of speed is just not there. But this game really nails that feeling. Like, are you actually going? What is it? 500, 900 kilometers an hour? Don't know, but it feels like you're going fast.
I wonder if there's a core mechanic that I'm ignoring.
I will do some googling while you're doing.
Because this is. Whoops. This
Anyway.
is. Why am I doing this? Trying to hug the turn. All right, stay to the right. It's a trap, and I fell
And you
for that
immediately
one.
didn't stay
It's
to the
that
right.
that boulder that I. Ugh. Yeah, I can. Okay. He's not slowing down this time. Oof, 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 oof. I don't like it. I don't like it. Well, never mind. Oh, this is crazy. This is harder than Dark Souls.
Well, it's also like you don't have a whole like Dark Souls gets a bad rep for difficulty and all that, but frankly, the main thing about Dark Souls is you do have options. Like especially in Elden Ring, you've got options for getting out of trouble.
Yeah.
But like DS1, all you really have is block, parry, and dodge. Everything else is just standard stuff. But you really don't have a lot of mechanical things to get yourself in and out of trouble. That's why I love like Smash Brothers so much, is that you have a lot of options for doing things. Like there's just a lot you can do. So you've got options, but it feels like you just don't have any options. Like what can you do? Press gas better?
I'm holding A and gently turning around corners and dodging the boulders. I don't know what else to do. All right, stay left first and then go right.
I don't see anything online about any secret tech.
That was perfect.
Boost mechanics or anything.
Is he hitting the boulders too?
I think so. I think that his boulders are different. I think his boulders are spawning in like differently from what we see.
No, he's hitting the ones we see.
I don't know, because earlier it seemed like he hit one and then just absolutely face planted.
I wonder if his performance is randomly generated.
That's a good question. Or if it's like set.
Yeah, if he operates on a fixed path. I'm not getting okay.
Attaboy. I did Google. There is not rubber banding in this game, though. I checked.
Okay.
You get a higher boost efficiency the further back, but that's it.
I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit.
Yeah, do it. He lost.
I'm gonna get you in the Grand Prix.
That's the right answer. Yeah, this shouldn't. You viewers, you should not see this just because it's on the TV and we're going. All right, so you should be able to buy the next chapter.
Yeah. So, because I got 15 tickets, customize.
It was 20 for the last one, but you did get tickets for
Shop.
Right? Didn't you get?
Items.
Oh, you got 50 now. Yeah, so you do get tickets for beating the chapter. High stakes in Mute City.
Alrighty. Come on, let's go.
I also wonder how long this I would love to see like the completionist on this game, because based on how many machine parts and characters and how much currency you get from stuff, I feel like it would take freaking forever to 100% this game. Look at those reflections.
For sure.
Look at that his helmet reflections.
Did ILM make this game?
I wonder, oh, that guy's cool. Like all this cast, they're all super cool.
What a scam! That's up 2 million space credits. Ha! What can I do with this one coin? You're the famous Falcon. Please, I beg of you, enter the bet race.
The hair physics are surprisingly good.
Well, these are pre-rendered cutscenes, though. These aren't in-engine.
Still. This game came out in like 2002.
This game came out after the towers fell. Like, come on.
I don't love the Captain Falcon voice actor.
Nailed it.
Famicom.
That's a reference.
It's the first Nintendo console.
Who is this guy driving Captain Falcon's car?
I missed the story significance of what's going on.
I think it was he couldn't enter at like this bet race because he's too recognizable, and so the geezer put him in a disguise. I think that's the summary.
I'll find out in the edit.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later. Zero Casino. Again, love the style. Like, this feels like a Sonic level in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Like the casino levels.
It's like,
hey, your little picture in the corner is also you in a, like, it's not you, it's you with the mask. It's adorable.
Good luck. Oh, well, I didn't see that. I don't know where I'm going.
Whee! End of the game.
Cool. I mean, I think I might like starting over better than the Mario Kart method of getting picked up and put back on.
Rewind.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you do have on the in the Grand Prix, you do have lives. We haven't run out of them yet, but there are lives for sure. Okay, so you can cut off your corner.
What do you mean running out of lives?
So in the Grand Prix, there are lives.
Oh, I am so confused by these markers.
Yeah, there's a lot of information being processed.
I know I got to stay close to the red ones. It's kind of like those like downhill skiing flags.
Shows you where the corner is.
Yeah, I think I gotta watch those carefully. Like, see what I'm talking about right here on the corners?
Right.
These red little markers. Ugh.
So we just finished playing Chibi Robo, and the soldier guys, the egg soldiers, they sound like they're speaking French.
There it is.
Like they vaguely sound like they're speaking French.
In a game where there's no intelligible words, it's just gibberish.
It's all, well, that's
which is French.
It's French. I learned fairly recently that you can act. So if somebody has laryngeal surgery or laryngitis, I don't know what surgery is, but if you have surgery on your on the vocal cords, it's possible that you will never be able to speak French.
I mean, is that really a problem?
Because the organ you need to pronounce French, the French R, is removed with this in the surgery during the surgery. So yeah, we can phase out the French people like permanently.
I have taken very little French. I remember the R. The easiest way for Americans to pronounce the R is to kind of pronounce it like it's an H. Mm-hmm. Like their word for red is, you would say rouge, but in French it's more like rouge. Oh, oof. I am not going to win this one.
I never took French. I grew up. My neighbor growing up, Bunny Kimball. She is a professor. That's what she does, is teaches French. And I think it's a pretty language, but
I took enough of it to know that I hated it.
There's too many eels in France. That's what I've always heard.
Ooh.
All right, you are in last place.
Yeah. Do I have to come in first place?
Yeah, you got to win.
Oh my gosh.
This game is hard, Eli.
Yeah.
It's the Dark Souls of racing games.
I've taken a fairly good bit of German. Mm-hmm. German is probably the hardest R. Well, a lot of people say Americans have a difficult R to pronounce, and I understand that if you're not used to it, but German is extremely hard.
To be fair, some Americans can't pronounce American words either.
Most Americans can't.
Only those in the South. But
it's the silent majority.
It's the South. Oh gosh, I freaking hate that term. But it's one of those, like, language and accent and all that. It's always fascinated me. But I took Latin, and then I took extra courses of English because of who my mother is. And honestly, yeah, it served me fairly well. I'm a decent speaker. I've got a fairly good command of the language. But I do kind of wish I'd taken Spanish. Just because it's a very practical language to know. And I speak enough Spanish right now that, like, if you drop me in the middle of Spain, I could or not Spain, in the middle of Mexico, I speak Mexican Spanish, not Spanish. Not Spain Spanish.
Latin American Spanish.
Right. But because there is a difference. I could probably, like, find my way to a police station and get help, but I would struggle the entire time. I used to know a lot more because I was working in construction, and then I don't work in construction anymore. So use it or lose it.
I saw a TikTok of a guy. It's like POV. Like I meet you in Mexico. It's like, hey, do you speak English? He's like, yeah. He's like, okay, can you help me out with my Spanish real quick? Oh, I totally misread.
Clown totally told you where to go.
And the guy, I know, I wasn't looking. And the guy's like, sorry, I don't speak Spanish. I just took a little bit in high school. He's like, oh, well, dang, I was really hoping I could find the library. And the guy's like, what'd you say?
Biblioteca.
¿Dónde está la biblioteca?
We love Community.
You
almost fell off.
I've never seen Community.
Really?
I've seen pieces of it.
It's a good show. It is a very good show. The last season got a little, but it is a good show. See, that's what you need to do right there, is cut off all the corners.
Oof. Heal. Thank you.
Destroying other car racers does heal you, by the way.
Well, I still haven't figured out how to do that. So
I get the feeling you're going to need to know how to do that at some point.
Probably, but
like the game.
I'm still not good at just being able to
survive.
Win chapter 2 and 3.
Well, that's not your fault. Chapter 2 and 3 are insane. All right, so you got right turn.
Yeah.
And left turn. And right turn.
Oh, I thought that blue was. I
left turn.
I see those like blues, and I think it's the boost ramp.
8th place. You're doing better. You're moving up.
I'm moving up. At this rate, it'll take 4 more tries. Ugh. This is very hard. I'll just hope I get somebody here in the crossfire.
So, according to like tips and tricks, and
Wow!
spinning is the sharpest turn that you can make in the game. Like, is via spinning.
Yeah, that was very sharp. That was super sharp.
Too sharp.
So that's definitely for sure the way to attack people.
Yeah.
This game needs red turtle shells.
But they need to be like the same speed they are in Mario, so that they very slowly just kind of crawl across the map as all the racers blast off at a billion miles.
Yeah, you get hit by running into one on the next lap. See, why am I now in first place? This doesn't make sense. The game has to go easy on you at some point.
Alright. Sliding is a technique.
Ha ha. Whew. That worked. Get me in.
If you are set to max speed, if you perform a drift turn, you will gain speed instead of losing it.
Okay. Well, I'm not set to max speed. I'm acceleration heavy.
It's interesting. Interesting.
Oh. Oh no!
Ah, you were doing so
I thought
well.
I was going to cut the corner right there.
You're doing so well.
Let's see if I can recover. See if I can recover. I need a rainbow road. Don't think I'll find one. There's one, but I'm dead.
There's one.
Take a look. See the book. Good gosh. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah! I just don't know what to do. It's like it's like I can't catch the people in front of me to attack them. I could just spin and hope that somebody coming up behind me is going to hit it.
Cut it short.
This is so frustrating. I hate this. All right.
All right, last run.
3 more. 3 more. Let's do 3 more. We got enough time for 3 more.
Okay. You're playing. You tell me. But I do like this game definitely has its own personality. Like it's not trying to be anything other than itself, and I really appreciate because games today just don't do this very often, where they have their own unique kind of identity. I have been playing a lot of Titanfall 2 lately. Game freaking slaps because they released a patch and it fixed the online, and the game is just amazing. Like,
what was wrong with the online?
It was broken. You're talking like 30 minutes to matchmake into a game, and when you matchmaked, it was full of bots and hackers, and it was under constant DDoS attack. The whole menagerie of problems going on. And but they released a patch, didn't advertise it, didn't market it, like didn't say anything, and it's really good. I mean, it's back. The game's back. It's a higher player base than it's ever had.
Whiffed.
But if you haven't played Titanfall 2, go play Titanfall 2. It's got one of the best single-player campaigns for a shooter ever made. And it is, in my opinion, the best multiplayer shooter ever.
I remember I played the campaign for the first one. I don't know if I...
The first one didn't have a main line. So the first one was multiplayer only. So you would play,
was it?
You'd play through multiplayer matches that were a quote-unquote story.
Then I played the campaign of the second one.
The second one's campaign. I mean, it's got like a time portal level where you're jumping between dimensions.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, I've played that.
It's so dope.
I know Matthew Mercer is the voice actor for the dude.
Yep.
That's all I remember. I enjoyed the multiplayer. I wasn't great at it.
Super good.
But I liked it.
It's got a high skill ceiling, and I am not good at it either. Like, I'm gonna play a solo match, like a solo record of it, just because I love the game. And I'm not good at it. but I do love it. So hopefully that counts for something. But if you haven't played Titanfall 2, go play Titanfall 2. The game is just absolutely
So when did it get this update?
wonderful. It was like a month or two ago.
Oh, well, that's not a new game. Like,
No, it's 7 years old, and it had been completely abandoned by Respawn. There's a lot of theories running around about how, like, oh, maybe they're hyping up for Titanfall 3, but they announced a year or 2 or 3 ago that all development of Titanfall 3 had been canceled in favor of Apex Legends. Because same universe, same developer.
Oh, it's the same universe?
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Like the Ash, one of the legends, you actually fight her in Titanfall 2.
Come on.
There's a lot of references to other things. It all takes place in the Titanfall universe. But the game, it's just an absolute perfection of a game. Like, absolutely. Everyone needs to play it. Everyone should experience the game. You are on the last lap, just so you know.
I know.
Cut off those 2 corners. Nicely done.
I don't think I'm going to win.
You might. Boost, 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 boost.
Come on. Oh, no! Last try.
I hate to see it.
Oh, no. Why?
The last second.
The game just wants you to lose.
Man, and again, we were
Did
playing.
From Software make this?
We are playing on normal difficulty. This is not hard. Like,
It is hard.
I mean, this is not hard difficulty though. This is supposed to be normal. Now, I did bring up Titanfall because I had a point. I really like difficulty in video games. I like hard video games. I like when video games that are hard also have accessibility settings, like Celeste or what is it? A crab with a gun.
Definitely not Dark Souls.
Like I'm fine with accessibility. Make it so that more people can enjoy it. But I do like it when it in its natural base form, a game is hard. I feel like that's something that modern gaming has definitely missed out on a lot, because for accessibility and for player base, having a larger player base, developers do want their game to be reasonably accessible.
Yeah, we'll probably never have another Contra.
Yeah, probably not. Well, except for there is definitely there is a market of diehard like arcade old shooter or old arcade style games that market still exists, but so we will probably have them, but they're never going to be like mainline. They're never going to be
not a AAA title.
titles. Yeah. Even like Elden Ring, as much as I love Elden Ring, it's not a difficult Souls-like. Like if you play Souls-likes decent amount, Elden Ring's not difficult. It's challenging, sure. There are hard moments.
Well, it's hard, but it's more. Oh no!
It's definitely less unfair than the way like DS1, DS2 are.
Oh, I think I could have had that one.
Yeah, I think you could too. I believed in you.
Well, that's it.
Well, thank y'all for joining us on this episode. Tune in next time. See Eli continue to be frustrated by a 2-decade-old game.
Right.